show you going live at all.
That's where you are now.
I don't see it. Will I see it on your channel?
I don't know.
Wait, we got it. There's another notification. Oh. Here we go. Oh. Hey. Hi,
going?
people. Yeah.
Let us know if you guys can hear us.
Can you hear us? Okay, they can hear us.
Yeah?
Yeah, they can hear us. Okay, cool. I need to move this so people don't hear my clickety-clacky.
Well, here, you need to plug in. Okay. Zelda, get off of that. Okay. So, need you to let us know if our microphone audio is too loud or if the game audio is too loud. And cats are fighting.
But yeah. Is this worth getting? Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely worth getting.
Right now in Pallet Town, guys, which is my town, it's 2:19 p.m. on the 27th.
Ooh, is it the best one?
This is the best Animal Crossing in my opinion.
Cooper thinks so.
Abby's not sure yet. So Abby's pretty much handling the chat, at least for right now. I'm not forcing her to, but she's gonna be reading what you guys are saying. I'm pretty much just gonna play the game, but we can answer questions and do whatever.
The store videos will be back soon. I mean, we're just temporarily closed. And then Double Jump didn't fit on the line.
Well,
it did,
we just went to the store today and filmed, so... So in the vlog that you guys see tomorrow, we will have some filmage.
Yeah, this is the new Doom game.
Planting a money tree.
Cooper made the hat by himself.
I did make the hat, and I'm super proud of it. Open the mailbox. God. God, come on.
Oh, that's so cool to hear. Hi to Michaela if you're watching. Oh, I'm sorry.
What did Abby send me? It will match my lava wallpaper? Throwback skull radio? What is that? I got some new wallpaper in my bedroom. If you guys watched the vlog the other day, or this morning I guess it was, I changed my wallpaper from the plain white whatever it was to this. Abby got this wallpaper and she sent it to me. I also got another gold nugget or two, and then I got a desk and a little TV and my Switch.
So, Niagara Joe, if you play Animal Crossing on the Animal Crossing Switch, instead of the red and blue Switch that you get at the beginning, you get an Animal Crossing Switch.
That is so cool! Look at that that CD player! That is awesome! That's totally going on the desk, but I'm going to put it where the Switch is.
Aria is being crazy.
And then right here, we'll put the Switch underneath the TV. That's so cool. You guys like my Mario 64 paintings? For anyone who hasn't seen today's vlog yet. I'm not looking at the chat. Abby is, so if there's any questions or anything, she can ask me if she deems them worthy. What do I do with this?
I don't know.
This thing.
What does it let you do?
It lets me drop it or put it in storage.
What if you drop it?
Is it something in here? I guess I can drop it and see what happens. Oop.
Somebody asked what this game is about.
It's about...
It's so hard to explain it because it sounds terrible. We do not have Devil's Third for the Wii U for sale.
I don't know what that is. I'm just putting in storage. This game is about moving into a new little, in this case, an island. Usually it's a town. You are the only human. Everyone else is animals. And the basic goal of the game is to pay off the debt for your house, and every time you do, you get to upgrade it in some way, either make it bigger or add a basement or add a second room. In addition to that, you can catch different types of bugs and fish in the game, and it tracks all the ones you've caught in here. So this is what I've caught. Obviously I'm missing a ton, and then fish are right here, and then you can donate these to the museum as well. So my museum is right here. Let's check it out real quick. There's the fish and the bugs, but there's also fossils, which that's my favorite thing to look at in the museum. So I'm going to go down to the fossils, but you can donate them to the museum. Once they have one of them, then you just sell the rest that you get or keep them in your house or whatever you want. But, oh hey, I've never seen another villager in here.
Somebody asked if we have Hogs of War in our collection, and we do.
Yes, we do. For PS1, here's Phil the bird, looking at stuff in the museum. But all the Animal Crossings are pretty much the same. They just add new features and everything. But here's like the museum with all the fossils I've donated so far.
I kind of agree. Like, Stardew is really, really good, and I can't pick Animal Crossing over Stardew. But Stardew does have a more, like, adult feel to it. And there is more to do. Like, because you can be in relationships with other villagers. And you can, like, discover secrets and stuff like that. But, highly recommend Stardew or Animal Crossing or both.
But yeah, it's just... The game... Like, I kind of explained what you can do in the game. But... the point of the game really is just to kind of just like be a relaxing experience where you can come in, play every day. It runs on real time, or you can fast forward if you'd like. The only reason to really fast forward the time is if you run out of stuff to do, or if you're trying to like if you wanted to just catch all the fish, it doesn't make sense to just play once a day, because a lot of the fish only appear in certain seasons or at certain times. I'm gonna button mash if I want.
So somebody asked why are you the only one in the village donating? Because nobody else is allowed to donate.
So, if Abby had a profile on this same Switch, she could also donate, but she's playing on her Switch, so she has her own town. It would be cool if the other characters kind of donated as well, but then it would kind of make it pointless for you to donate. Like, I would just sell everything if I knew that stuff was getting donated anyway.
Wow, so you'd make me do all the work?
No, I'm talking about like if a NPC was donating, it would make it.
Makes sense.
It would make me feel like I don't really need to. Here's my Godzilla statue with lava underneath. So this little walkway and the little water-looking thing here, I put all this stuff down myself. Normally it's just grass, but I put this down. I didn't make it. I didn't create the design, but I downloaded it and I put that down. Same with the lava, and just made this little pathway. I just think it makes it look a little cool. But yeah, you can catch butterflies. Very manly.
Someone said I thought you could only do one game per Switch.
Nope.
Yeah. No.
You can only do one town per Switch, but you can have multiple characters. Because Abby, if I exit out of here, you can see Abby has a profile and I have a profile. So if she came on, she could also have a character in my town of Animal Crossing.
You just couldn't play at the same time.
Right. But, yeah. It's a fun game. It's a relaxing game. It's not very intense. There are little intense moments here and there, like when you're getting chased by a tarantula or something. But for the most part, it's just a relaxing game. It's the kind of game that you can literally play it for years if you want to. Like, there isn't really an end to the game. Like, I guess if you paid off all the stuff, you know, you created as many bridges and stuff as you could, you paid off your house all the way, you know, you did everything, you completed the museum, you did everything, I guess you could say that's the end of the game. But you can continually, you know, rearrange your house. There's different sets of items you can go for. So, I mean, you can really just do whatever you want. Doesn't have to end. But my net just broke, so I need to make a new one. And I need more tree branches. Good thing I have a bunch of crafting stuff in my house storage.
Someone said, have you seen speedruns of Animal Crossing?
I've never seen a speedrun of Animal Crossing.
Yeah,
We don't really watch speedruns anyway. I've seen like a few of Mario just because you can't really avoid them, but I'm not really into speedrun stuff.
Cody said that they bought another copy and a Switch Lite so they can both play and have our own town. That's
the way to do it.
That's the way to do it.
Also, do you guys prefer us to stream like this on YouTube or Twitch? Because I have a Twitch channel. I've never streamed on it. What do you want, Zebra?
So somebody said, have you ever tried... Okay, I've tried to play Happy Home Designer, but I like how the traditional Animal Crossing was so much that I really just couldn't enjoy it because I was expecting to go in thinking it's an Animal Crossing game, and it wasn't. So I think it's a good game, and there's elements that they adopted in this game, but yeah. So we can't stream at the same time because I have a Switch Lite, and you can't stream off of a Switch Lite and using an Elgato, which is what we're using right now.
I don't have enough. So close. I'm gonna buy it though.
Somebody said, I've been trying to figure out why gaming stuff sells so much more on Amazon than eBay. Maybe you could help. Okay, so the reason it sells for more is because you are paying for usually 2-day shipping. So somebody's paying for 2-day shipping, and they're paying for 90 days free returns, no questions asked. So they can be like, oh, I don't like it after 2 months, and return it. Like, you shouldn't do that, but that's basically what's happening.
If you don't like it, you're supposed to pay for the return shipping. The problem is that a lot of people lie and say that it doesn't work, so that they get free shipping to return it, which is BS. But the reason prices are higher is because the fees are higher for sellers, and also with all the perks that the buyers get, the no hassle returns, the free shipping, all that kind of stuff. You know, that's kind of just built into the cost of the items. So it's also much more of a hassle to sell on Amazon, dealing with all the returns. You know, we probably get 1 out of every 30 to 40 items returned on eBay, but out of 40 items on Amazon, it's probably 10 to 15 returns. It's a huge hassle.
Oh, so somebody said that they meant we could stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time.
That sounds pretty advanced, and I have no idea how to do that.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to stream on Twitch, so we'd have to figure that out first. I know how to do face cam, but we're not doing it because we're just laying in bed right now, and it would be a little awkward. But we just want to have some fun and stream, and you know, just kind of relax.
And like another thing to mention about like eBay and Amazon, this is like a misconception I had growing up, like when I was way younger. I always thought like eBay was always for used items and Amazon was always for new items. Like, that's just what I thought. And I like...
Abby also thought that
okay,
you weren't buying from a person on eBay.
Yeah, that's true.
Or on Amazon.
On Amazon, I thought you were buying from a company. And nobody ever told me otherwise because that information wasn't accessible for me.
Until Abby met me, and I was like, nope, I sell on Amazon.
Yeah, so there's a very big misconception that you are purchasing from Amazon and not from a third-party seller.
Sometimes you are purchasing from Amazon, but not always.
Cody, I love my Switch Lite. There are a few games that I play that you don't have cloud backup, but most games do, in which you can back it up to the cloud and you can play on your dockable Switch.
So, in Animal Crossing, when you start your town, you get one specific fruit that grows, and when you sell those to the store, they give you $100 a piece. But you can travel to other towns or other islands, and you can get different fruits, and those will sell for $500 a piece, even if you plant them in your town. So, my original fruit in here was cherries, which are up here, and I have everything else except for apples. But I planted as many as I possibly could because I can fill up my inventory with them, and then it's a lot of money to sell.
One thing to note about the Switch Lite is that Animal Crossing is one of the games that's not compatible with the cloud backup. So you can't switch consoles on that game. And you can't switch consoles on Splatoon 2, and there's another game. Somebody asked, is there a monthly fee to sell on Amazon? Yes, there is.
Well, kind of. There is a fee for the professional seller's account. It's $40 a month, but you don't have to have the account to sell on there. But if you don't have it, you pay an extra $1 per item in fees. So it's only worth getting the professional seller account if you're going to sell 40 items or more a month.
And there are fees for storing your items at the FBA warehouse.
Yeah, there's lots of fees associated with Amazon. It's not just, oh, there's a fee to sell the item. There's the account fee, there's storage fees, there aren't listing fees, which is nice. On eBay, there's listing fees. So if you list something that's never going to sell on eBay, you're still paying a fee for it when you list it. But if you list something on Amazon that's never going to sell, you're not paying anything to list it. You're only paying if it sells. But if you list something and you send it into the Amazon warehouse and it doesn't sell, then you're paying for storage fees. And there's long-term storage fees, which are even higher. And that's all dependent on how big the item is, how much it weighs, all that. So there's a lot of factors to consider.
Okay, and then someone said, should they switch to just Amazon? Don't just do Amazon.
No, definitely not.
Do not put your eggs all in one basket. Something that happens almost on a yearly basis, with Sony in particular, is right around Thanksgiving, they restrict Sony products. And it's almost like a test, I feel like. So, certain items go into the restricted area, and you can't sell those items. So you have to be careful.
Yeah, and what you're restricted in, it's almost different for every single person's account. Because if you've been selling for a long time, you're grandfathered into certain brands or certain categories that are restricted to new sellers. So, I can sell Logitech products, I can sell Microsoft products, I can sell Sony products, but a lot of new sellers can't. And not only are there brands that are restricted, there's also certain items that are restricted. Pretty much every Pokemon Game Boy and DS game is a restricted item because there's so many bootlegs, and Amazon can't differentiate what's real and what's fake. Obviously, they have 100,000 employees. And so they just restrict the item, so you have to be an approved seller, which typically means you have to be able to provide invoices from an authorized distributor or manufacturer for the items, and it's not something that your average person can do. So it's usually restricted to professionals or companies or something like that. Random Joe Blow in his mom's basement on eBay can sell a Pokemon Gold, but he can't sell that same game on Amazon.
And then someone
Which is a good thing.
Do you notice a difference between FBA and sending the orders? Between FBA and then sending the orders yourself as far as sales go?
I don't typically ship a lot of the stuff myself anymore.
Unless they're restricted.
Yeah, some stuff it's only restricted to send in, but you can still ship it yourself. So every now and then we'll get an item like that, but typically we don't ship anything ourselves because it's just so much easier to have Amazon ship it. Amazon handles any sort of returns. Amazon handles, the shipping, the packing, all that kind of stuff. And it's just a hassle to do it yourself. And basically once we ship our stuff out to the Amazon warehouse, our work is done at that point, and we just collect the money when the items sell, which I like a lot more. Man, there's so many people getting online.
I know. Well, it's 8:40, so it's the perfect time. My favorite villager in Animal Crossing is Tomato, and they did not bring Tomato to New Horizons.
What about Tangy?
Which is BS.
What about Tangy? The orange cat? The cat that has an orange for a head, basically.
I didn't know about that one. Tomato was my favorite. This is not our first live stream.
This is our first
gaming live stream, yeah.
Pretty much, I mean.
Yes, but no, but yes.
I'm pretty sure that Kevin and I talked about this earlier.
Hi, Tom! Tom's here. Sorry for the loud voice, guys.
I'm pretty sure that Kevin and I streamed ourselves playing Mario Party 2, 10 years ago.
So, people want to know if we are willing to give our friend codes to them.
I don't know, guys. The problem with giving out our friend codes is that we have so many people watching, and it's the same reason that I don't typically add people on Facebook that I don't know, is just because I used to do that. We would get people who watch the videos who find my Facebook and they add me, and I used to just accept all of them because I was like, whatever, I don't care, we'll be friends. But it got to the point where I never looked at my Facebook anymore because I didn't know any people that were posting. I was seeing pictures and seeing status updates from people that I didn't know, and it made Facebook unenjoyable for me. It's not really the same with the Switch. You can't. There's no timeline, but I don't know. We'll definitely think about it because I've thought about doing it before. I thought it would be kind of cool to maybe, do something. I don't know, Animal Crossing or something else, but it'd be cool to be able to play with some other people.
We source products from
That's gonna blow away.
Everything, pretty much,
Whew.
Goodwill. Sorry, I got distracted.
Mainly Goodwill.
Mainly Goodwill, but sometimes you can do some retail arbitrage and that kind of stuff. That doesn't happen too much.
Yeah, retail arbitrage is too risky now.
I was talking about tomato, not ketchup. I was talking about ketchup, not tomato. Somebody's right. I just always called him tomato. And then
my inventory's almost full.
As a long-time collector, any precautions or issues you have with pets in the same room? But yeah, we don't let the cats in the game room without us in there.
Yeah, and it's not...
It's because Zelda scratches on the shelving.
No, she scratches on the Master Chief statue.
Okay, she does that as well.
And that is not cool. So the cats are not allowed in there without us. The door stays closed. If we're in there, it's not a big deal. And Arya's fine. She doesn't scratch on it. She just goes on the couch and lays there.
We don't typically get imports. It's just not a huge thing with us. We don't have a massive pull for it, unfortunately.
We don't seek them out.
But we don't have people who ask for them either.
We don't have people that ask for them, but sometimes we get stuff in and it sells right away.
Tom wants to come to your town.
Tom wants to come to my town.
Yeah.
He better not pick my fruit.
I don't think he will. He says he has gifts for you. I don't know if you guys remember, but Tom is the awesome friend of ours that we have who, he was at PRGE and we went to the auction dinner with him and everything. He is super awesome.
I wonder if anyone else will come to my town. I've never opened it up to people. I've only had Kevin come, and I did the Dodo code thing because there was like 11 people online when I did that. I'm on my 7-day free trial right now of Nintendo Online.
Not Tom Nook. He's already here.
Say what?
Somebody's like, Tom Nook?
What about Tom Nook?
Because I said Tom wants to come to your town.
Oh. Well, let's see what we have. Here's Nook. He was on 21 minutes ago. No longer. Nook is Kevin. Opening the gate now.
The floodgates are open!
Tom better not give me, like, crazy stuff. I want to collect it myself. But
somebody wants a PS2 game collection video.
You know how many PS2 games we have? That video would be 4 hours long. No, we can probably do one at some point. Check this out, guys. I just filled up my inventory.
Oh no, can you even sell?
Not right now. Gotta wait. Gotta wait for Tomness. For Mr. Tomness.
A 4-hour-long video. Good.
How many 4-hour videos have we uploaded? Not very many. None? I don't think we have any 4-hour videos. Unless they're live
Cooper,
streams.
sing us a ZZ Top song, please. Somebody says they will bring you apples if you add them. Will we ever get an N64 live stream? Yeah, we can do that. I mean, we're on quarantine. Well, we're not. We're on stay-home orders from our governor, so...
He specifically told Abby and I not to leave the house.
No. No, he didn't. That's BS.
We're good friends.
The Pokemon Let's Go Nintendo Switch bundle sold, sadly.
The only reason it sold is because we had 35 calls for Switches within 2 days. Oh, look at him.
Oh, no.
Looks like he had a run-in with some wasps. And he's got his coronavirus mask on. Well, while he's walking up here, I'm gonna sell my stuff.
Yeah, it's actually kind of crazy. This last week, we had so many calls. Oh, by the time, wait, Tom Cooper is in Nook's cranny. But we had so many calls for Switches because everybody in the 100-mile radius is completely sold out.
Check this out. Well, GameStop's at least.
GameStops, Walmart's, Targets, everything.
96,000.
Not more than what I got from my tarantulas. Yeah, where's Tom?
Tom or Tom Nook? There he is. Say what?
Cheater. No, I'm just kidding. That's not fair. Okay, so Cooper's just loading up his phone app right now. Hold on. It's taking forever. I wish that well, you know what? I'm getting one in real life, so it's okay. And also, that is thanks to Tom, so... I guess Cooper can have the virtual one. You're gonna pick it up?
Well.
Do you have an extra... Why are you asking him that? No! You can't give me one. If you open your game up through Dodo code, I will bring you apples and 100k bells. I don't want to take...
What? He's got 2 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, now I don't feel bad.
You can buy it from the store.
I can't buy it. I will open it up via dodo code,
He said dodo code.
but I don't want your 100,000 bells.
Well,
I'll take some apples, but I don't want any money.
but if you show your dodo code, then...
It's a one-time dodo code.
Okay.
Whoever's playing, I guess, can come on. I don't care.
But you're not friends with them. We should do
Can you... Tom, pick up the other one. Can you use a dodo code without friends? Can you use it with strangers?
I think so. Cooper.
What?
Multiple people want to come up. Maybe we need to do this not on live stream.
Why not?
Because I don't know.
If anyone comes on and says any
He
curse
wants
words...
you to give me the Animal Crossing Switch, but he can just send it to me.
I'm typing on my phone with the app. That's why I can do it so quickly. I'm not doing it in the game. That would be a pain.
Somebody says, I was wondering when I subscribed to your channel and it dawned on me. You used to do Google Hangout streams with other collectors way back in the day. I think. Correct me if I'm mixing some stuff up.
He's mixing that up because I never did that. As far as I know. I did live streams with Kevin back in the day, but that was
why
it.
no? Okay, hold on. Nitro. Give us your dodo code.
What?
Yeah.
I can't open it with the dodo code right now.
Oh, okay.
If Tom's in. Tom would have to leave and then I'd have to do it.
Well, okay, never mind. We're gonna wait. Sorry, Nitro.
If I can just put out the dodo code without like adding every individual person as a friend, then we'll do that.
Yeah, but people are gonna come to your town. A bunch of people are gonna come to your town.
That's fine.
Okay.
They can't use their shovels, so they can't really do much. They can take the fruit off the trees, but...
No, you're fine, Tom. I think you're fine. You can hang around for a little bit.
Yeah. Does Tom need any of the fruits?
Oh yeah, do you need like any coconuts or oranges or cherries?
Because I was gonna sell all these, but if you need some, you can take them. I have a lot. I just got done planting a bunch of trees. I don't think they're fully grown yet, but I should have hopefully 2.5 to 3 full inventories worth of fruit in my town. Not counting the cherries, because I don't take the time to sell those ones. They're a waste of my time. They're too cheap.
Can you give him like 9 oranges?
Yeah. Tell him to come to the right side of the map.
Can you come to the right?
Well, he can hear me.
you.
Yeah, if you come over to the right side, I already took all the fruit from the left side and the whole bottom. He can shake the trees. He just can't use his shovel. Because he's not the best friend thing.
Is tomato a fruit?
Yeah? It's got a bunch of seeds, doesn't it?
But like,
You know what else is a
vegetables
fruit?
have seeds, don't
You
they?
know what else is a fruit?
Vegetables have seeds? That doesn't... Did that even make any sense?
Name a vegetable that has a bunch of seeds. More than one seed.
Cucumbers?
Cucumbers are not vegetables.
What are they?
It's a fruit. Just because it's sweet doesn't mean it's not a fruit.
Am I just like stupid? I'm pretty sure cucumbers are...
Google it.
Are cucumbers a vegetable?
Here's an answer from healthline.com. Cucumber is usually
It is usually considered a vegetable.
But technically it's not.
I like doubted myself so hardcore just now. I was just like, what? And then I just had like my mind blown.
I think the trees aren't fully grown. I don't know if I have any oranges left. Let me see. If there's any oranges, they're gonna be They're gonna be over here.
Oh no! You should pick that. Yes, that is a money tree.
With 30 grand on it.
What?
So that's just how. Oh, gotta get that. Fossil. I usually just save up all my fossils in my house storage, and then I take them all at once. Oh, he's right
so
there.
you hoard things?
Just the fossils. And all the crafting materials.
Okay, so the money tree, you have to plant the money where the money's dug up. It's a shiny spot.
I did it right when we started the stream.
Cooper, how much are you in debt in the game?
Let's go look. This is a money tree that I planted right when we first started.
Yeah.
I don't have any oranges left, Tom. I'm sorry. I already sold them all.
Well, I'm friends with both of them on there.
I'll mail you one.
Yeah.
I think I have enough money right now to pay off my house, but I just haven't.
You had a perfect cherry. Yes, that's terrible. You could have made a perfect cherry tree, and it would have made perfect cherries.
What?
Somebody said I had a perfect cherry in New Leaf, and I sold it. Is that bad? And if you get perfect fruit, you can plant it, and you get a perfect tree, which always makes perfect fruit.
Do they have perfect fruits in this one?
I don't know.
I've never
Which
even heard
game
of it.
systems do you all think you have the most of? Like at the store? That's a tie between like Wii and N64.
Look, I can pay my house off right now.
Do it.
If I wanted to.
You just want to be in debt forever. That's okay.
No, I have other things to do rather than making my house bigger. I can't even fill my house up with furniture now.
That's because you're too picky.
It's because I want it to look cool. I don't just want to fill it with random stuff. What I do want to do is finish picking all these fruits.
Ooh, the quality like went way down on the video.
Oh, I was gonna ask if I drop a. I want to see if Tom, if I see
You
Tom.
cannot drop any bugs or fishes. I tried with Christina.
No, I wanted to see if I could drop.
What's your homework? Maybe we can help you.
No, I'm not doing any homework.
You can watch the vlog or the video and do your homework.
Can I? I was gonna see if I could drop a custom design and then he could pick it up, but it won't let me.
Is that games or just? Oh, I was talking about systems.
What?
We have a lot of Wii and N64 systems. Like GameCube takes up more room, but we have like probably like 30 or 40 Wii systems right now.
You're talking about the store?
Yeah. 70,
I don't think we have that many.
I think we do. We have a bunch of red ones.
We have like 6 or 7 red ones.
Okay,
We have
well,
like
we used
2
to
or
have
3
a lot.
blue ones. We have 0 black. We have 1 black one left, and then I think we just took in some white ones, so we have like 5 white ones or so. Well, there's probably a lot more upstairs in the garage right now that have not been cleaned or tested, or they've never even been to the store.
Yeah, what's your history homework? I'll try to help. The evolution of electronic music in Europe is my top. Okay, well, unfortunately, I don't think I can help that much with that. But
That's weird for a history assignment.
but you should probably go do your homework assignment.
I'm totally gonna catch this.
That's
fit.
a responsible
Oh
thing to
no!
do. Ah! Wait, is it in your inventory? That's just your hotbar.
Well, it appears there. Unless you remove it. My fishing pole broke, and I didn't make another one. I'll make another
Sucks
one
to
here.
suck.
I made another.
Is Tom
net.
still in your town?
Yeah.
Oh.
It pops up if he's leaving. But I haven't seen him. What is he doing?
He's destroying everything.
He's snooping.
Have you guys listened to Death Grips? I don't know
I've
what
checked
that
them
is.
out. I'm not a fan.
Scandalous.
It's like noise rap. I'm not a fan of noise, and I'm not
Did you
a big
put-
fan of rap.
Oh, he's fishing to buy seeds for bacon. We haven't played Doom Eternal.
I'm not a Doom fan, guys.
I am, but I'm not like hardcore. I just played it a couple times to test some controllers and it was really good. How much for the red Wii? Well, we don't ship systems, unfortunately,
Usually.
but we sell them. I don't know how much we sell them for.
We sell them for $59.99. That's with cables, controller, nunchuck, all matching red. I could have scared his fish away.
A sea bass!
We both just started clapping at the same time. That was awesome.
You can't see your face when you're clapping.
Oh, so I have this thing that I bought to put in his house. Why can't you drop like a design? It seems like that would be something that would be
You
cool.
can just place it on the ground.
No, I tried to do it and it wouldn't let me because Tom's in my town right
Oh,
now.
weird. Has anyone famous ever been to the game store?
Most famous person that's been in the game store was John Hancock.
No. What about that couple that does?
Oh yeah.
I don't really want to say too. We have.
I don't even remember the name, but there's a guy who lives in the Portland area he's a YouTuber with 1 million subscribers, and he's been to the store a lot.
He and his girlfriend come in.
They're not video game YouTubers though.
Yeah.
He does like music stuff, but and like vlogs or whatever. But they're like an emo couple. Kelsey and Cody have both been to the store
Yeah.
a few times. Well, I guess this has got to move now because I got another Switch.
No.
I'm still gonna keep it.
What do you guys think the weakest Animal Crossing game is? Amiibo Festival does not count. Okay.
Happy Home
Happy
Designer.
Home Designer.
Or Wild World.
Yeah.
Or New Leaf because it's handheld and I don't
New
like, I
Leaf,
don't like
it was
handheld
really,
games.
really good.
I'm not a handheld gamer, guys.
Yes, we are still planning to buy a house, but we're being a little bit careful. So
Yeah, now's not the time to...
I'm not sure who it is, but it's not that name. And I don't want to go out of my way to
It's
say who it is.
I can't remember. They haven't been to the store in at least a year.
Yeah, since the break-in.
They haven't been in a super, super long time. But I remember one of the last times they came in, they sold us like all their stuff.
Yeah.
They sold us like a Wii system with like 30 games and like a GameCube and all, and like a huge box of stuff. So they might have just been like getting out of gaming.
So, goodness.
What am I doing right now? Oh, I need to make a fishing pole.
Are there? Yes, I don't. There's not really plans right now for the second store. Like, we just need to get stuff down with the first store, and then we'll think about it.
We are not opening a second location until we hire at least one more employee, and even then, I mean, we're not making
Somebody
any
still
plans.
has apples waiting for you.
Well, Tom will have to leave before I can open that up.
Unless you add this person's friend code. Nitro, can you drop your friend code in the comments?
I guess we could do that.
And then Cooper can add you, and then you can just come to his town.
I just don't want to have to add every single person because I know there's going to be a lot.
So...
Not that I don't want to play with you guys. I just wish.
The Switch doesn't do anything. In the GameCube version, you could get, like, NES games.
The Switch does do something.
Okay, it turns on, and it snaps. That's
Yeah.
it.
I don't know if the Animal Crossing one does anything.
But...
Abby was gonna say that in the GameCube version...
It's docked. You can't do anything with it. That's it.
The volume's turned down, so I can't hear it. I don't know
Okay.
if it's making a sound.
I have the friend code
Look, I
for
turned on my
Nitro,
TV.
and I don't really want to, like, it's being hidden, so... Well, it's gonna pop up, so it doesn't matter. I'll tell it to you. So go to your friend code thing. Add friend.
Oh, I have a friend request. Is that Wes?
Yeah. So, yes, we have the option to stock brand new items. However, as a small game store, we like have to be very careful doing that because one, we are put on the back burner behind GameStop and we will not get our shipments in the same day. It is 7449 0415 4503.
Alright, if a bunch of people start sending you friend requests, you can't blame us. Can't blame us, Spencer.
Opening up 4 different locations of gaming store around the same time sounds kind of risky, to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
that sounds like a horrible idea. Unless you
Okay.
already have 10 other stores.
This person said a friend opened up 4 different locations of his gaming store and all around the same time. It's kind of weird. He had to close 3 locations.
Yeah, that's what I would expect to happen.
Yes, we plan on doing a live stream. No, we don't know when.
Probably next week sometime.
If you guys want to drop your friend codes in the chat and let people add you, you're more than welcome to, but I don't think we're going to be adding anybody for right now.
Good luck keeping up with them, too.
Repricing stuff's hard because...
It's rude to redecorate when you have company.
Oh my goodness. Repricing stuff's hard, so we don't get to do it as often as we like. But if you, like, if somebody asks me, like, hey, will you reprice this for me? And I look it up and it's cheaper, then I'll lower it. And if it's higher, I'll honor the price that we had.
Yeah, we don't typically reprice stuff just because it's kind of a pain. And even if we were going to, we wouldn't raise the prices. Like, I don't really like when stores do that. For me, it's like, if we price a game at $20, that means we are comfortable selling it for $20. We're happy with the profit we're going to make. If it then turns into a $25 or $30 game, I'm not going to go back and be like, oh, well, we need to make that extra $5 or $10 because for whatever reason. Like, if we're happy selling it for $20 in the first place, we should be happy selling it for $20 later on.
So, next tour is not planned. The tours are a little bit stressful in regards to the band members and all of the guys. They don't really know until, like, a couple months before, and usually, like, they have to get approached by somebody that wants them to come and play with them.
Look how dapper he looks.
Let me see.
Look at him.
My favorite handheld's the Switch.
Does that even count? The Switch Lite.
Yeah.
He headbutted me.
Do you choose to do vlogs because you want to and not because your viewers ask for it? The question kind of doesn't make any sense to me because, like, why...
Nobody asked for it before we started.
why would we need to be asked to do something because one person wants us to.
I'm not taking your bells, man.
We will not be selling new gen systems at our store for pre-order. The margin is too small. It's usually anywhere from $10 to $15, if that. And there's no guarantee that it is going to arrive on release date. That is a problem that Ian had from Luna Video Games. They started having issues with shipments not arriving on time, and people would get mad. And they'd be like, no, I don't want it. I bought it elsewhere. Somebody asked if you would make a community Discord server.
I've never used Discord, so...
Anytime I try to use Discord, it's never worked for me. Maybe I'm just stupid, I don't know.
He bought an N64 from us.
Yeah! Hi. Zelda says hi.
Hi, Zelda. I would definitely look into doing a community Discord. Am I gonna do it tomorrow? Probably not. But it's it's something to think about for sure. I wouldn't mind streaming a little bit more often. It would kind of, force me to play my games a little bit more, which is a good thing. But
Zelda wants to cuddle.
Yeah, she always wants to. It's tough to stream or to even play games normally because we're at the store minimum 10 to 10 and a half hours a day. That's why it's kind of perfect right now because, store's closed and we're home. It's the perfect time for me to stream, but I don't know if we could make it work more often, I would definitely like to.
And the thing with Discord is I play like Stardew with my friend Christina, and we couldn't even get Discord to work, and we try it every single time, and we played Stardew for ever. But we could never get it to work, so we just used Facebook. And we just did a messenger call. No, Zelda is the only cat that we have that's named after a video game character. Arya is named after a book character.
This isn't Game of Thrones, Morty.
Have you talked to Mabel today? On the third time you talk to her, she will move to your island. And then...
This Mabel?
I have never played Fortnite.
This is the first time I've ever talked to her.
It's not a game I'm super interested in, and it's not a game that Cooper really plays or
Which one?
is interested. Fortnite.
I've watched some gameplay of it. It looks kind of fun, but...
We used to watch Partially Royal. He used to do gameplay on it. But now he's back to Ark, which I'm totally okay with.
Patched knee pants.
Yeah. Are those bandages? Oh no, it's rice.
What do you do with the rice? I thought she only sold clothing.
No, she sells anything you can wear.
You can wear sticky rice? Does it just go on your face?
Yeah. I think Fortnite's not a bad game. It's just not something I'm good at or keeps my attention. Yeah, I agree. Fortnite used to be fun. Now it's redundant, I think. What inspired you to start making YouTube content?
Look at me. I'm wearing my Link tunic. What inspired me was... I was cleaning my bedroom one time, and I found a Sega Genesis under my bed for some reason. I didn't even know that I had one. And I was like, huh. We did it at the same time. I was like, that's cool. And I posted it up on Craigslist and ended up selling it to someone who owned a pawn shop in Portland that was half video game store, half pawn shop. It's called Game Junkies. They're not around anymore. But I sold them that, and then I was like, that was pretty cool because it was, basically free money. I already had the thing. It was under my bed, and I sold it. And then I got the idea to go to Goodwill because I knew that you could find video games at Goodwill. I don't know how I knew that. It's not like I frequented Goodwill before then. But I started going, and I would find games, and this was back in 2007, 2008, where, every single Goodwill you go into, there's a stack of GameCube systems. They have, 12 at a time. They would have, they would have, every Goodwill would have 30, 2600 games just sitting on the shelf. You could find N64 and Super Nintendo games all the time. So I was just buying stuff from Goodwill, and I would just sell it all to Game Junkies. And, I was paying whatever Goodwill was charging, but then, they were buying it at 30% of what they were going to sell it for or whatever. And so I started doing that, and I was actually buying and selling before I started collecting. I started collecting shortly after, though, because I was seeing all these games, and I was like, man, I loved my N64 when I was a kid. I loved my GameCube. So I started collecting from that point, and I started making YouTube videos because I was going to Goodwill and finding stuff, and then I was going on YouTube, and I just searched, Goodwill finds or something like that. And I found this channel, I think the name was Green January, and he was doing pretty much the same thing I was doing, but he had been doing it for a while. So I just started watching his videos, and I was like, man, this is kind of cool. I want to do my own, and just started doing it. But that was a long time ago. I think my first pickup video I uploaded in 2010, but I made my channel in 2008, and I had to borrow a camera from my neighbor to film and everything.
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, it was not ideal, but I wanted to do daily vlogs just because I thought it would be kind of cool, and I didn't know of anyone else that did daily vlogs that was doing retro video game daily vlogs. Abby and I would watch a few different people.
Man, you kind of suck at fishing there.
I'm trying to talk. I'm not paying attention. But we would watch. I don't know if I watched them. Who I watched before I met Abby, but we would watch together. But I'd watch BF vs GF and Roman Atwood and Kid Behind a Camera. And I was just like, that'd be cool to do, but make it video game, because that's what our whole life's about anyway. And so just started doing it, and it's a lot of fun. And I saw Spencer. What did he say? Where's my chat thing? It doesn't show on my phone. He said that we inspired him to collect and make videos. That is super awesome. It's always cool to hear that we've inspired someone to collect or play retro games or whatever it is.
So, Cooper does everything he can in one day, saves it, and changes the time. He doesn't, just do it to get, special things, but that's basically what happened. That's how he got the ladder, but he also, did something to trigger getting the ladder. Oh, he got 3 characters moved to his town, and he had to make a flower wreath, so Tom Nook gave him the ladder to get up to the higher area.
Yeah. I like to fast forward the time just because I like to play the game for long periods of time, and it gets to a point where
you can't do anything.
You're stuck just fishing or catching bugs. There's not much else you can do.
Were those oranges?
I don't think so. I don't fast forward the time to do anything else, basically. I've only played in March. I've never set my time beyond March, so, when I was playing City Folk and stuff, because I put 1,000 hours into that game, but I was trying to complete all the fish and the bugs, and so, for that game, once I had 10 bugs left, that's when I was looking it up, and it was this bug's only available at this month at night when it's raining, and so I would set the time to that to try to catch those bugs, but that was after I had paid off my house, and well, what was that? It froze for a second.
It's probably because you're streaming.
But
somebody asked how we met.
We met because I had wanted ads posted on Craigslist for buying video games, and Abby contacted me trying to sell some crappy N64 games for way more than they were worth.
I literally only wanted Ocarina of Time, which is like a $25 to $30 game, and you're like, oh yeah, I don't have that, and I wouldn't trade towards it anyways. And I
did not say it like that.
I saved his phone number under N64 guy, do not text, because I didn't want to text him again, because he was like, yeah.
No, basically Abby had like, it was like Namco Museum, Wipeout, just like filler titles.
I had 2 really good games though. It just wasn't worth his time to like drive out to where I was.
I wasn't gonna drive all the. I mean, where she was living from Vancouver was at least an hour, and like typically when someone would contact me, I would ask them how much they want instead of just, you know, making an offer. Spencer said he found a fossil.
What? And then, so anyways, but
where is
I I went onto Snapchat for whatever reason, and he was on there, and I didn't think like, oh, this could be like some like serial killer. And this is when I was like super skinny and pretty and everything. And I sent him like a really cute, low-key saucy photo.
No, it wasn't like, not even.
It was. It kind of was.
It was just a selfie.
It was, but it was like I had lipstick on and like I was in a nice dress or a nice thing. But anyways, so yeah, and then I sent him a picture and he was like, "Hey, what's up?" And I was like, "Hey."
No, she sent me a picture and I was like, do I know you?" Because I had Snapchat, but I've never used it. And I still don't use it. I only have it because Abby has it.
But yeah. I mean, it's not cheating unless like you are skipping ahead like 6 months. But yes, you can fast forward time in New Leaf as well. You can do it in GameCube, you can do it in Wii, you can do it in DS, 3DS, and Switch.
The reason that I don't consider it cheating, at least the way that I'm doing it, is because, like, if I didn't fast forward the time, the only difference between my game would be that I got stuff in a shorter period of time.
Teles said, hit him in the face with the net. It's funny. It's terrible.
Zelda, get off of that!
Can you get points for having people at your island? I think so. You probably can. Yes, I said saucy.
Yeah, it was not saucy.
It was. It was
No,
such a
it's
cute
not.
photo. Okay, it wasn't like...
That's like making it sound like you were in like your underwear or something.
Oh, no. It wasn't like that. I was just like
How come it's not working?
because like you probably already got that.
They probably no, they couldn't do it. Their shovels don't work.
I don't know about the Japanese Animal Crossing on the N64.
Yes, you can do it in that one because it's the same as the GameCube version in the US.
Are you sure?
Yep.
But there's no internal clock on the N64 to tell what time of day it is.
There isn't on the GameCube either.
Yeah, there is.
No, there's not.
Oh, maybe I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, there might be, but it's you don't change the time on. You don't change the time in the GameCube settings. You
Tom
change the time
said-
in the game settings.
Cooper, that's lewd, not saucy.
Well, it was neither.
It was just like I had lipstick on and like I was wearing like a cute / like low
It was just a
top.
selfie.
But yeah, basically it was really cute though. I call it saucy because I don't wear lipstick. And I didn't wear lipstick then. So that was saucy for me.
It was just like of her head. It wasn't like, you know what I mean?
Oh my god, yeah. Let's just move on. But yeah, and then Cooper took me on a date, pizza, and then
DRI.
we went to DRI, and
A thrash show.
And then we played, I played Ocarina of Time.
That was before the show. We got pizza
Yeah.
first, and then and
We
then
went to your house.
played Ocarina, and then went to the show.
I realize now you could have been a serial killer. I could have died.
I still could be.
I mean, you could be, but I don't think that you have the disposition to be a serial killer.
Don't make me serial kill you. Stupid fish.
I want pizza too.
We have plenty of food in the fridge. I made steak last night for dinner, but then Abby also, we got, when I went to Winco yesterday, we grabbed a corned beef, and Abby made that in the Instant Pot last night.
Like frosted flakes. Yeah. So Cooper doesn't like fast forward time like by 10 days or multiple weeks. He does one day at a time. So he completes everything he can do in that one day, and then he saves, and then he goes to the next day.
Well,
Whereas what I do is I time travel 3 days for one day.
I was gonna say sometimes I do 3 days.
Yeah.
Because that's when your trees
Or
grow
3
back.
times in one day. So what I do is I start off at 7 o'clock in the morning, early in the morning, or before the sun. I do everything I can do. I pick up everything I can pick up. I catch everything I can catch, and then
Why is that the maximum?
I go ahead and I save, and then I go till like about 2 p.m., and then I do everything I can do then, and then I save, and then I go into the nighttime. So I do 3 times.
Oh, I was saying I fast forward it by 3 days sometimes because it takes 3 days for all your fruit to regrow on the trees.
Somebody said... Someone's like, there's a lot of witnesses here. Thank you. I appreciate you.
When I fast forward though, it's not like I play for 20 minutes and then fast forward it by 3 days and then play for 20 minutes. Like, I play on my day for at least a couple hours before I do anything.
Yes, you donate your fish to the museum. Cooper can go show you the museum here in a little bit, actually. It'll be really cool.
We showed a little bit earlier, but just the fossils.
Somebody asked if Winco was crowded yesterday. Remember the really nice guy who traded in the NES box? For some,
yeah.
he asked.
Oh, yeah. Winco was not crowded.
Sorry, I don't know your name. I feel bad.
Neither was Chuck's. We went to Chuck's Produce first, and then I went to the other one. Let me in. No, it wasn't crowded. There was definitely people there, but it wasn't crazy. There was no toilet paper, though. I did look. There were paper towels and napkins, but no toilet paper.
Do you regret selling your old collection? And also, is there something you wish you would have kept?
I do regret selling my old collection, but I had to. Like, there's no way around it, unfortunately.
Plus, if you would have left it, I'm sure, like, Rena either would have, like, sold all of it or, like, burned it to the ground.
I wouldn't have, well, I would have had to leave it because basically I was living in Florida. I had graduated from school and I got a job offer to work.
That's so gorgeous.
To work for Apple on Apple Maps, and it was a contract position. That's why I only worked there for, what was like 5 months or something. But the job, I had to be there in a week and a half. So what's funny about it, though, is that I had already started to sell some of my collection. My plan was...
Is that your tarantula? Oh my god.
Where?
In the left one?
Oh, is it in the thing?
Yeah, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, I love tarantulas.
No, it's a centipede.
Oh. No, it says moth.
There's a centipede in there, too.
Oh. I'm gonna follow you around if that's okay. So, basically, like, Cooper had to either... he either had to sell his collection or he had to, like, turn down this job offer that was really once in a lifetime. So he made the choice to sell the collection.
But I was already in the process of selling it anyway. Because
Whoa, that's so cool!
I did not like my living situation. I was breaking up with my girlfriend, and I had already told her, like, because our lease was up in January, and this was September.
Yeah.
It was September, and our lease was up in January, and I had told her, I'm going to sell my collection, and I'm going to move back to Vancouver once our lease is up. And so I was posting stuff on eBay, but I started with, like, all the random promotional items and, like, toys and random stuff like that. So that was before I knew about the job. My plan was just to move back to Vancouver and just continue looking for work while living with my parents still. And then I got the job offer, and they were like, can you be here in a week? And I was like, no. And they're like, okay, we can give you like a week and a half, 2 weeks, but that's the max that we can give you to get here. And I was like, okay, I'll make it happen. So I had to sell my collection. I definitely regret selling it because I had a lot of stuff that I don't think I'm gonna ever get back. But also, I used the money to obviously fund my trip back. I came back to Vancouver, and then I bought my car outright, which I would not have been able to do if I hadn't sold my collection. Like, I didn't have any money, so selling my collection got me to Vancouver, got me to buy my car, and then it got me, I drove it to California, obviously, and I had some money left over and everything, so it was, like, it worked out nicely. I wouldn't have gotten a car without selling my collection, so, and it's the car that I still have, so I'm glad that I was able to do that. It's a 2012 that I bought in 2014, so it was a fairly new car at the time, too.
Oh, you don't have any fishies in that big tank.
Yeah.
I don't know how long we're gonna stream.
I wish that I had kept my Complete in Box Hagane. I wish that I had kept my Nintendo Power 100 controller. And I wish that I had kept a few other things, like the Complete in Box B game for the Game Boy Advance. I'll probably never get that again. I also wish I had kept my Sonic Adventure 2-pack for the GameCube.
I'm sure that Cooper, might cut his hair in the future and everything.
At some point.
But it's not something that he wants to do right now. And I know a lot of people, joke about it, but it's kind of something he enjoys.
I just don't understand why people care.
Well,
especially the guys.
Yeah.
When guys comment, like, oh, you should cut your hair, man. It's like, why? Am I not attractive to you with my long hair?
But, I remember when I used to be like, I'm not a fan of the beard. And then, I realized, how happy it made you. And I was like, you know what? You being happy is what matters the most to me. So I will love you regardless.
But now if I cut my beard, I would look very weird to you.
You would, because your chin would look really tiny.
Oh, that's cool. It, follows the fish.
That was a weird fish movement.
Do you like my tattoos, guys?
I don't know what the really rare fish are. Sorry, Teles. And by the way, congratulations on baby Teles.
I'm assuming that a lot of the fish, probably most of them, are in the other games as well. So, the ocean sunfish is really rare. And the sharks are rare.
How expensive do you think Wii U stuff will be? I don't think it's going to be extremely expensive.
Yeah, I don't think that... I don't know, it's kind of weird because we don't get a lot of Wii U stuff traded in at the store, just even, random filler titles, like the Lego games or the Batman games or whatever. We don't really get those traded in. So I feel like they are a little bit harder to find. Obviously, the system didn't sell too well. But, at the same time, there are so many people who have complete Wii U sets already. It's not a difficult set to complete. The games might be difficult to find in person, but they're cheap. So, I kind of feel like it won't really be super expensive. What is this part of it? Do you get, a fossil of the characters?
Oh, Tom said that he's gonna head back. He got a couple of fish that he had. They're the evolution. I guess people who don't believe in
Megaloceros right there.
evolution is getting. Hello. So somebody asked.
Oh yeah, my town's called Pallet Town, just in case you guys didn't know. Best name ever.
Somebody asked if we are ever going to get married, and the short answer is yes. The longer answer is we are waiting until we are living in like our own home that we own, because like we want to like get married and come home from like our honeymoon or whatever and be in our own home in our own area. We don't have
Tom.
a time frame set up or anything like that. It's pretty much just like up to Cooper when he asks.
It'll happen at some point, but there's no set plans.
There's no set time frame plans, but it'll happen.
Right.
We're not in that maybe stage. I mean, we've been together for 5 years. We pretty much know.
I want to be, like, more secure with everything. Like...
I can hear a cat snoring.
It's Arya. Like, we're renting our own place here, but we live with Abby's parents. And it's not like we moved in with them. You know, we were living in a different city by ourselves, and we were looking to move back to Vancouver. And they were also looking to move closer to Abby.
We live in the same house as them, but the house before we moved in was made into a duplex situation. So the house is connected, but we have our completely separate living spaces.
We have the entire downstairs, and they have the entire upstairs.
Yeah, we have a kitchen, we have a laundry room, we have like our own area. So the house was made into a duplex.
We share the laundry room. Yeah.
But yeah, technically the house was made into like a duplex type situation.
The entire downstairs here used to be like a daycare or something. But we pay half the rent, they pay half the rent. It's not like we moved in with them because it was super cheap and it's easy to live with your parents kind of thing. Like, you know.
Oh no, it's a pain.
Like we probably don't even see them very often. Like, I mean, you do, but because you go up and talk to them. But I only see your parents maybe once a week.
Yeah, and we have a different entrance, so like we really respect each other's space. It's not like a roommate situation in which we're sharing like living spaces. We have a separate area, a separate living area. And there's really no reason for them to come down here, and the only reason for us to go up there is either to get mail or talk with them. Somebody asked
every now and then they'll cook dinner and give us some, but
and we have dinner with them every once in a while.
Not very often anymore, though.
Favorite Animal Crossing
we're always
game?
At the store. This one. This one, and then City Folk, and then the GameCube one. I don't play handheld games very much, so I'm not a big fan. So
I hope the day of the wedding proposal will be in the vlog. Yeah.
I mean, if we're still vlogging, then definitely.
If Cooper doesn't break up with me first. I'm just kidding.
I don't know when. I don't know when we will stop vlogging. Like, obviously, we're not going to be vlogging for the rest of our lives, but I don't know when, you know, we'll stop vlogging at some point, obviously, but I don't know when.
Are we going to have kids? Okay, so somebody asked if we were going to have any kids and how many. So, like...
Only, like, 7 or 8.
No. God, no. No. I have this, like, irrational fear that if I have multiple children, I will always have a favorite, and I don't want to do that because I don't think anybody ever deserves to not be a favorite of their parent. Like, there should be no favorites, so I think we're just gonna do, like, 1 kid, maybe 2, but, like, I'm not a lot of kids. I'm scared of children.
I think 2 kids is perfect, but we're also not trying to plan that. Like, we're just living our lives, just being happy.
If y'all have a if y'all have a baby, we could start a baby fight. I mean, not opposed.
He said my mom had the same fear.
Yeah, like I could never be okay with myself if I didn't love all of my children equally. Like 12 kids is pretty good too. Yeah, let's have 12 Coopers running around. My God, that would be terrible.
They would all be like beatboxing and stuff.
Yeah, like Cooper randomly like just starts beatboxing, and it's, oh my goodness, it's not bad. I love it, but it can be a little bit like, I can't believe he's beatboxing now.
I don't even do it like on purpose. Sometimes I just subconsciously do it.
Kids equals money. Yeah, they're worth a lot on the black market.
Kids equals negative money. Boots and cats. That's how you do it right there.
I'm seeing like some questions coming from somebody who has asked like the same things before, and I've given you answers, so I kind of feel bad if I like repeat myself. What's your number one console? Switch, PlayStation 4, Xbox One.
Out of those three?
Switch! Cooper's Switch hands down. I like my Xbox One though. I really do.
You play your Switch more than your Xbox.
I do, but it's because I have to go into the game room to play the Xbox One.
N64 number 1, Switch number 2.
2 kids is perfect. They need a gaming buddy. Do you like the Deftones, Cooper?
I don't dislike them, but I can't really call myself a fan.
Instead of getting kids, because we're just gonna buy them, you know, why don't you get 24 cats and 16 ferrets?
We already have enough animals.
Okay, ferrets are great, but at the same time, like...
What? I didn't see what he just said.
He said, what's your favorite amiibo?
I don't like amiibo.
Yeah, like, I like having our 2 kittens. I feel like 24 cats is a lot, and so is 16 ferrets. It would have to be 24 cats or 16 ferrets.
I would be fine with, like, once we don't have cats, not getting new ones for a while. Just because I feel bad that we are at the store all the time.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Plus, there's cat hair on everything. Like, all of our clothing. It doesn't matter if you wash it, you can't get rid of it.
Yeah.
It would
we'll
just
still
be...
probably have a cat, though.
But I've always had pets, like, my entire life, and it would just be nice for a little while to have clothing that doesn't have cat hair on it. I just want to try it out, you know?
Are we getting Retromania wrestling game?
What?
Somebody asked if we're getting the Retromania wrestling game.
I don't even know what that is. So,
okay,
not.
Somebody asked if Cooper made any money from the tour.
Nope.
Short answer, no.
Here's the short answer. I made money from game hunting after the tour.
Typically, what happens is if you are a smaller band, you break even or you go into debt doing tour. You don't make money as a small band. But
you only pretty much are going to make money off of your merch. So your t-shirts, your CDs, all that. And even then, I mean, we would have to sell 10 t-shirts every single night to even make anything. Just the van rental is $3,000.
Yeah.
For just like a month.
And then you have to account for food for everybody.
Yeah. A lot of stuff is planned for, like, you know, for most shows we have a guarantee, which is basically for playing we get paid whatever the amount is. It's not always the same. Typically for us it's anywhere from $100 to $250 a night.
Oh, Celeste, does her doggy get along with your wiener dogs? Because your dogs are like savage. Remember when you told us about the bunny?
But a lot of times, like, we'll get paid like the 150 for playing or whatever it is, but then you also get a buyout, which is where each band member gets $10 a day for food, which obviously you're not. I suck at fishing when I'm trying to talk.
You do.
When
Somebody said, what do you guys think of Neutral Milk Hotel?
I have no idea what that is.
I think it's a band.
I've never heard of that, whatever it is, before. But basically with the buyout, it's supposed to cover food, especially when you're traveling. $10 a day is not going to cover food, so it's kind of just to cover dinner, really.
Someone said not making the money from tour, but making great memories.
Exactly. That's pretty much what it is. I mean...
It's good, but it's not... I mean, do you think that...
The thing is, like, I would pay money to tour, because it's fun. Like, you know what I mean? That's... You can't do that all the time, obviously. It's not worth it. But to do a 2-week tour once a year is a lot of fun. I don't think that I would have as much fun if we were touring 6 months out of the year. That's way too much. We will never be a full-time touring band. There's no way. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't. Not with the kind of music we play. Our music is too technical, too progressive. It's even in metal, it is a niche genre. It's a niche subgenre of metal that not every metalhead likes. Progressive technical death metal. It's just like with any other type of music. The more like simple, catchy stuff is what is the most popular. So bands like Cannibal Corpse or Morbid Angel or Deicide or whatever, these are massive bands that have been around forever, so that's why they're big. But for the most part, their music is not very technical. Not that it doesn't sound cool, but it's not difficult. It's, there's not a bunch of weird time changes and stuff like that. So I don't know. There's not much else to say about it. This tour, we came out of it better than we did the last one. This tour, the van was completely paid for by the money that we made. I ended up paying out of pocket maybe $200 to $300 at the end of it. The reason it's worth it for me is because then I get to go game hunt for a little bit after the tour, and get some stuff for the collection, get a bunch of stuff for the store, and it's worth doing. What?
Nothing. Let's see. We don't really play Smash Bros. I mean, I don't. Do you like Godflesh?
I've heard the name, but I've never listened to him.
And then somebody said be careful taking in PSVR trade-ins. We don't really take in them too often anyways. The one bandmate had to leave and go home early. Is he okay? Yeah, so he... Oh my gosh, you guys are dorks. He really wasn't, like... He just didn't have the right paperwork with him to get back into the U.S. He's good, though.
Yeah, he's good. He might be watching, too. Probably not, though.
It is not easy to do tour and have a family. Like, I mean, we're in a lucky situation where we don't have kids, but I have to, run the business while Cooper's gone, which is not easy, and it's stressful, but, we make it work. Where was your favorite place you ate on the East Coast?
There was a place in Boston. I can't remember what it was called. But I got like a catfish po' boy. There's a catfish sandwich. And I had like 3 catfish sandwiches on that tour, because if any place had one, that's just what I would get. And it was so freaking good. It was the best food I had on the whole tour. By far.
We will not be hacking our Switch.
Oh, definitely not. Alright, Spencer, get in.
Hi, Julian.
Spencer, get in the cage.
What is your least favorite food?
Least favorite?
Aria.
I don't eat food that I don't like, so I don't know.
Or Zelda. Next tour in 2021?
Probably. But there's nothing planned. Alright, he can't get out because he can't use his shovel.
Okay, like, I let Tom into my town, and then now I can't find him. I don't think he ran off or anything. I just wasn't paying attention. Oh!
What? I didn't know you could do that. Dang
What?
it.
You
I
jumped
forgot.
it?
You know, you can kick the dirt. I forgot you could do that. Dang it. I guess it makes sense because you could dig yourself into a hole and then get stuck.
Oh no, I can't find any more oranges. Wait, hold on.
Abby's playing on her Switch right now too.
Yeah, I'm like trying to get... Oh, I don't have any oranges. I sold them all. Okay,
Rip his house.
how come we don't... Okay, so like we mentioned earlier, we share a really big house with my parents who are upstairs in their own area, and we're down...
This is
No.
what, a 4 or
Downstairs?
5-bedroom house?
Yeah, this is a 5-bedroom house. So
Neither of
The
us could afford to
dogs?
live here without the other. That's
No.
why we moved in with her parents.
the dogs are they are upstairs where they can be taken care of, and like somebody's home to let them out all the time and everything.
Yeah.
So
Abby's mom is here every day.
yeah.
She is like stay-at-home mom kind of thing. So there's always someone at the house, and
The dogs get the attention they need.
yeah, she has access to the backyard through the upstairs living room. There's like the sliding glass door, so the dogs go out back there. And then Azula is up there too, which is our 3rd cat, basically.
She doesn't like the other cats though, so
Zelda doesn't like anyone.
Zelda hates everyone, even my parents.
Arya loves the dogs though, at least Homer.
We really haven't had them around Hope too much, or her around Hope.
Because when we first got Arya, we were living in Kelso, and we had Homer with us. Hope was at your parents' house. And so Arya, like, grew up around Homer, and so she loves him. And, like, every time he comes downstairs, she'll, like, run up to him, and she'll start, like, nudging on him and purring. But then she, like, attacks him.
Yeah.
Like, not aggressively, like, playfully. But he knows that he can't play it back because he'll hurt her, because he's a dog, and she's a cat. And so he's like afraid of her because he knows he can't play back. It's pretty funny, but it's also kind of sad. Because she just loves him so much, but then he just like runs away from her.
Okay, so Homer is named after...
Homer Simpson.
No. Homer is named after...
Check out my secret little...
Oh,
my
goodness.
private beach back here, guys.
He is named after, like, I think it's called, like, August Skies or Burning Skies or something. It's some weird movie I watched, and that's what we named him. It was dumb. It wasn't really fitting. Yeah, we like the Walking Dead show, but we just don't have a whole lot of time to watch it. We actually stopped watching it for a bit, and then...
We're not even close to being caught up.
Yeah. Did we ever play Fatal Frame? Nope, I don't like scary games.
No, we're not fans of survival horror or any, like, horror type games. Spencer had a great idea. Yeah, the reason I don't like survival horror games is because I get super, like, anxious when I'm playing them. Like, especially if I know there's jump scares and stuff like that. It's the same reason why I'm not really a fan of horror movies, because I don't like jump scares. Not only do I think it's a cheap way to get a scare out of a movie, but I also just don't like the anticipation of there being a jump scare, because I, like, hold my breath, and, you know what I mean, I like scary movies that are actually scary without jump scares. The problem is I don't know which ones have jump scares and which ones don't, so I end up just not watching any of them. But I have seen a few. I really like the Saw movies, and Abby watched those not too long ago.
Yeah.
But
okay.
those don't really have jump scares, which is why I like them. They're just... I like the psychological part of it. I like the twists and everything.
So there's a couple of questions I just want to answer really quick.
What if I want to answer them?
You take a really long time to answer questions.
I like to be thorough.
So, the paths that Cooper downloaded, they are QR codes. People made them for Animal Crossing New Leaf, and you can use, Cooper can show you right now. So those are all downloaded from there. So what you do is
I made this one.
will take a picture using the app on your phone of the QR code. It'll load it into your games.
Yeah, so you can do this.
Would we ever play... You wouldn't play Resident Evil. No, I'm not interested in that. I hate zombies. And then, what are our other pets named after? Azula is named after whatchamacallem from the Airbender, Avatar the Airbender series.
So you can do this and kind of make whatever you want, which is kind of cool.
And then... We will not be setting up tables at different expos in different states. It's just
not right now.
Viable right now for us.
It is definitely something that I've thought about and I would like to do in the future, but it has to be worth it. And I don't know if it's worth flying to the East Coast to sell at a thing where we have one table. I can't put anything down when there's company over. So sad.
Yes, I don't like zombies. I just have never liked them. But I will watch The Walking Dead. But typically, like, anytime something scary happens, I kind of, like... I get scared. I don't know.
I love The Walking Dead. And there are some jump scares, but there's mostly not jump scares. So Spencer is saying, what are the plans now that PRG is canceled? We don't really have any plans for it. Just kind of, I guess we're just going to be at the store and just be open regularly. They offered us either a refund for the amount we paid for tables or to roll it over for 2021. But we've decided to wait until they have the dates nailed down for 2021. Because if they're like, it's going to be in August of 2021, I'll probably just roll it over. But if they're like, it's going to be in October of 2021, and it's going to be so far away, it's only a couple months past the other option, but we'll probably take the refund at that point, just because it's more helpful to have the money now. Especially with, being shut down with coronavirus.
So, no worries about asking questions about the QR codes. Basically, all we do is we go to Google Images and you type in Animal Crossing footpath QR code, and that's it, and they'll pop up.
Yeah, you just have to make sure you get like a high enough quality image that it'll actually read through your phone. And you have to use the app I'm using right now. It's the Nintendo Switch Online app. You scan them through there.
Any garage sale video game hunt video vlogs this summer? Yes. And then,
That's the plan.
Cooper, do you not have the time or interest to go to every single fan convention?
I don't have the time for sure. It'd be cool to go, but I mean, I can't just leave Abby at the store and go off and have fun. That's not fair to Abby.
Not only do we not have the time, that's expensive.
Unless they're going to invite me and pay for my flight and everything. But we typically just stick to Portland because obviously it's a 10-minute drive from our house. But also it's like the biggest retro convention in the country. So if we go to any other ones, we'll still have fun, but it like our expectations are set from PRG. We might be a little bit disappointed in some of the other ones. Like the Seattle Retro Gaming Expo, we didn't go to that, and we've heard from people that it was horrible. Like, just incredibly small. Like, a waste of time. Like, 6 vendors, and, like, maybe, like, 150 people came to, like, shop and everything. So, I don't know.
Okay, and then someone said, do you have cherries? Yes, he has cherries.
Cherries are my main fruit. They're the first ones that I started with. Right here.
And then, if you're thinking about getting a Switch this summer, get the version 2. Do not get the original model. Get the one with the better battery. And yes, we do have insurance to cover our game collection. It is covered under our renter's insurance, but we have more. We, like, do the maximum amount. Okay, funniest customer story and weirdest customer story. That's kind of hard because I don't want to, like, talk about anything and the person's watching and then they get upset. But I guess, like, the funniest thing that happens all the time is, like, and I don't want to shame people for this or anything like that, but, it's funny when people are like, do you have this, like, Spyro game for...
Who is this?
I don't know. Or not Spyro. But, like, do you have this Mario game for PlayStation 4? And we're like, no, sorry. You know, Mario is a Nintendo exclusive or something like that. So that's always interesting. But I can't think of any, like, funny stories. We had this one guy do some trade-ins with us, and then he locked his keys in his car.
Who is this? I can't remember.
Shallow? I don't know. It's somebody from your...
It's someone that, it's like a real-life friend. Oh, it's Sean. I'm pretty sure. Here's Ryan. You guys know Ryan. And here's Sam. You guys know Sam.
I'm not sure... Cooper, you're showing your friend code.
Where?
I don't know. Somebody said probably get a bunch of people trying to trade in consoles that don't work. We test the consoles before we take them.
Yeah, it does. Usually people will tell us if there's a problem with it, but every now and then we get people who, I don't think that they're purposefully trying to rip us off, but they'll bring in a console, we'll test it, we'll tell them it doesn't work, and they'll be like, oh really? I didn't know. And
we have
who
had
knows?
people where, like, we're like, okay, we're just gonna test it, and they're like, oh, by the way, it doesn't work, and we're like, oh!
Yeah, they won't tell you until they know you're gonna test it, but I don't know if the people are actually surprised it doesn't work, or if they just didn't know. Because we get a lot of people that bring stuff in, like, from garage sales, or...
We've been streaming
or
for
whatever.
an hour and a half, I think.
I caught a tiger butterfly. I've earned my stripes.
Wow.
Very rare.
See, now he pointed out that, and people are going back and adding you. Is it awkward to decline Red Circle Xbox 360? Are they rude to you about not taking them? No. I don't think I've ever had
No.
somebody get upset with me if their system doesn't work.
We tell people straight up when they're bringing something in, if we see that it's a first model Xbox 360, we just tell them before they even get to the counter, we don't take those model 360s in. Sorry.
We haven't really had, like, a whole lot of, like, rude experiences. Like, people...
No, typically we tell you guys about them in the vlogs.
Yeah.
if it happens, which it kind of doesn't.
But, like, people will be, like, rude on the phone, and then they come in, and it's a complete, like, 180. Like, they are very nice and all this stuff. And so, like, I would just say, like, people don't have the guts to come in and be rude to a local business because we are the owners, and you can get banned from our store. Like, period. Like, we're not gonna let you abuse, like, our employees or us or anything like that. Like, if we don't want to do business with you, then we won't.
Then we don't have to. Yeah, like, we get, like, just being honest, I would say we get more rude people in messages from Facebook and Instagram than we do at the actual store.
Yeah, that guy who, like, tried to, like, steal the business type stuff, like, I feel like Cooper was a little dramatic with his wording, but, like, he was, like, straight to the point about that. Like, it sucks, but,
What's a GMC?
It's a truck? I don't know.
No. Oh,
But, like,
that would be cool.
we had this person who called us, and they were upset about a Retron 2 that they purchased from us because their 3-year-old child had to be supervised when removing the game and putting the game back in. And he screamed at us, and he's like, I'm going to return this piece of crap. And he's yelling over the phone. And then he just never came in. So, like, people realize, like, how... They either realize how silly they are and how ridiculously they're being, or they are like, oh, I can't show my face, basically. Do you have any advice for a person that makes music? Yeah, keep at it, dude.
Yeah, definitely. If you enjoy doing it, just keep doing it. If you're not making any money, or if no one's listening, but you're still enjoying it, that's all that matters.
Okay, so the dumpster. There's so many questions about the dumpster. The recycled dumpster has been an ongoing issue for many, many months. And the people who are, like, messing with the dumpsters, they're either homeless people or people who are dumping stuff. But, homeless people will go dumpster to dumpster, and they will just, like, transfer stuff over to the next one. And, like, that's what happens, and it's just unavoidable. But the problem is, when they come and pick up the trash, like, the dumpster lids are always open because they're pried open, which is the problem. So we needed a different design of dumpster. But I don't know if they...
Yeah, they were supposed
hopefully they'll fix it.
Guess what? They were supposed to deliver the new one yesterday because they've messed it up so many times. And guess what? We went today. It's still not there.
Zelda!
Come here! Come on!
Somebody has a 5-year-old whose name is Aria, just like our Aria.
Arya?
No, it's Aria.
That's not the same. Hi, Zelda. Zelda's here, guys.
Spencer said rip dumpster.
You want to say hello to the peeps? Yeah?
Okay, that was a little...
Zelda always makes sounds like this. Because she's crazy.
So it's actually not garbage. Well, okay. We could do that, but we're right, actually. But, like, I read that question wrong. We could do that, but the problem with that is the back of our buildings is right up against the highway, and it would get spread. That was Zelda. Someone's like, what was that sound?
Yeah, Zelda has a very weird meow. It's like all raspy and everything, and she is extremely talkative.
Has someone ever came into the store with a weapon? No.
Yeah, someone brought a Max Super Nintendo rifle in the other day, and I'm still trying to buy it.
Okay, so actually, like, we have had people come in with conceal and carries. We have police officers who come in with their guns. But we have never had anybody come in brandishing a weapon. There you go. Dumpster company is ran by the government. Incompetent. Oh my god, you guys! Stop with the net fights!
It's funny.
What is the rarest NES game we have in stock? I don't know.
NES?
My brain's not working anymore.
I don't even know what we have. I don't ever look at the NES games because they're all the way over where Ryan is always at.
Zelda is a $5 Craigslist cat. We don't know what breed she is.
She is a domestic short hair, which is like the very basic.
That's the vaguest term for a cat with short hair.
Bam. Bam.
People
Bam.
want tours of your island.
I've been touring the island for the past hour. There's not much to show.
Spider-Man Max 123, you need to go to bed.
We need to go to bed. No, it's only 10. We were up till 4:30 last night. I'm the kid who had you sign
Wait,
my Switch box.
Is...
I don't remember signing a Switch box. Did we?
I have so much such
I don't remember signing a Switch box.
Me, I have so much stuff to do. Cooper, do you want more content? Here you go. No expansion ideas right now. We need to get another employee, and these 2 employees need to be capable of running the store without Cooper and I. So no expansions until we have everything done at this first store first.
Oh! That was like a week ago. You don't remember that? I'm pretty.
I have a memory of like a chipmunk. Let's be honest.
I'm pretty sure you were there,
I just saying I
but I definitely remember that. I still don't remember signing a Switch box though.
Yes, people, wash your hands. Stay inside. Be
Abby wasn't there.
antisocial.
Abby probably was there, but she was probably in the back.
She's in the toilet, probably.
Abby, I wasn't gonna say it. Let's do some more work on my little thing here. Goodbye. Oh, are you kidding me? That is so
I don't think
stupid.
you can do anything. Oh, then she was in the back. Did you ever work at a Blockbuster? No, I am not old enough to have ever worked at a Blockbuster.
I could have worked at one like when I was 17 or 18, but I never did. I almost worked at a place in Vancouver called Movie Movers, which is not around anymore. I actually got offered a job there, but it was right before I was moving to Florida, and I was like, well, I'm moving to Florida, so I probably shouldn't do it. I was moving in like 2 weeks when they offered it to me. Because I went and like interviewed and everything. And then they were like, okay, we'll keep you on file. They went with someone else. Then they called me back like a few months later. If you want to see my island. Yeah, we can go look at your island. Let me do something.
Yeah, we live in Vancouver, Washington. Washington State.
USA.
Not
USA.
only like do we live in a city that people mistake for another city in Canada, we also live in a state that people can like consistently like think of like Washington DC.
Yeah.
And it sucks.
You have to say Vancouver, Washington, USA, or else people are like, I live in Vancouver. Oh, BC? You're in Canada? No, Washington. Oh, Washington, D.C.? No.
Yeah, so usually, like, anytime somebody asks, I'm like, Vancouver, Washington, USA, like, in messages.
So many people who comment on the YouTube videos who are not regular viewers are like, they think that we're in Canada all the time, because we just say Vancouver because that's where we live, and people always think it's BC. When I lived in Florida, I would tell people I'm from Washington, and they would think that I'm from Washington, D.C.
Yeah. Someone's like, America.
Even if you live around here, though, if you go up to Seattle and you say you're from Vancouver, they will still think you're from Vancouver, BC.
Yeah, it's just like, we're so close to the other Vancouver.
Vancouver is a big city, though. It's like the third largest city in Washington State.
Someone's like, Vancouver, America. Where did we meet?
Craigslist.
But for video games, not
Once this live
other
stream
way.
is done, it should just go up as a regular video. So, if you want to go back and listen, you can. We answered a bunch of questions already. Doing some work on my thing.
It took me a few videos to realize you're not in Canada.
That was the wrong pattern.
Doesn't
what's
DC
he
stand
gonna
for
say?
District of Columbia?
Says Abby after she looks it up.
Not even. I looked up Neutral Milk Hotel, which it is a band. It's a rock band. We don't know how much longer the stream is going to last. You watch CJR on YouTube, Cooper?
Yeah. I've talked to him a little bit. He's a nice guy. Unfortunately, when I was in Canada, I was going to try to see if he wanted to come out to one of the shows, but our closest show was like 2 hours from where he lives.
The greatest band ever.
Monotheist?
Am I willing to ship your baked smoked salmon? Probably not. I don't want to be like... I don't want to get in trouble for making you sick. He wants you to go to his island, Cooper. Bring an umbrella.
I don't have an umbrella.
Do you like Blink-182?
Well, Abby, do ya?
I don't think I've ever actively listened to them. I don't think they're bad.
All the small things. That's them, right?
Okay, have a good night. Bye, Spider-Man.
Bye, Spidey. I'm not a fan of Blink-182.
What console do you own the most video games for?
PS2.
Oh, he gave you an umbrella.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he just dropped it. You should go to his town.
Whoop.
Go to his town, Cooper.
Gosh dang it.
He's been wanting you to go this whole time, and you're not listening.
I'm gonna go. So let me catch this.
Oh my god.
And then let me clear my inventory, because I'm gonna take all his stuff.
Is he watching the videos as well? The live stream?
Well, he was before he came to the town.
I know he was, but I just want to know if like he can hear us.
I think so.
Someone said Leonard Skinner is the best. Do you like Apex Twin? Another favorite artist of mine.
Never heard of him. He is watching, he said.
Bye. Have a good night.
Bye. Have a beautiful time.
Do you like Kenny versus Spenny? I don't know what that is.
Never heard of it.
I live under a rock. I'm sorry.
You guys are just suggesting weird things.
I literally listen to like Taylor Swift, Billie Eilish, Ash Nico.
Basic white girl stuff.
Pretty much.
Let me sell my stuff real quick and then I'll go to Spencer's Island.
Limp Biscuit, anyone?
No, thank you. Not unless they're doing a Metallica cover of Sanitarium.
Okay, I used to listen to Paramore and well, I don't know how to say that band name.
Evanescence?
Yeah. But like when I was in middle school, and now the only Paramore song I listen to is "You Are the Only Exception," and it makes me cry every single time. Like I bawl my eyes out.
Abby's a big baby. If you guys
I
didn't know.
am. I cry so much. Like I watch videos.
Abby will watch a
cry.
commercial and cry.
Yes, I will cry from videos, from commercials. Ooh,
Abby will
Gorillas is
cry
good.
from a picture on Facebook.
You know what? Stop coming for
true.
me. You cried today watching that video from what's his name?
Those were tears of joy, though.
Yeah, I'm a huge crybaby. The Violet Femmes?
The Violet Femmes.
Oh. Well, I'm also illiterate too, so. Tool and Radiohead. You're not into Gorillaz. I can see that. Like, it took me a little bit to get into Gorillaz. Like, there's one specific song that drew me in, and the rest I was kind of like, yeah. Yeah. A long time ago, I used to listen to, like, a lot of, like, European artists.
Like Dark Throne.
No, like, European pop singers. Like,
Emperor.
I listened to Lily Allen. Not a lot of people know her, but she was actually, her brother was, his name's Alfie. He was on Game of Thrones.
Oh, I can't leave.
Yeah, he has to leave. Okay, so I've seen a couple questions about the online store website. We're not working on it, and we won't be working on it. And the reason why we're not going to be working on it,
She means not working on the current website we have.
the current website, is because we are changing our software. And we are hoping to get a software system in which all of our inventory can be loaded and active on a website as well and be ran simultaneously. Yes, on both of those, Lars Higgins.
I am hungry.
And honestly, we're probably not going to get like a new inventory software until the summer. We just don't want to put hours and hours of work into the one that we have currently. Because it's really hard. And you know what? The other thing is, the shipping cost is not accurate. And I always, like, it's either over or it's under. And that's a big problem.
Well, it balances out for us in the end. But, I mean, that is something you have to set up with every website. It's kind of a pain. But,
like, it tried to charge somebody $50 shipping to Canada when it should have been $17. Like, so, I don't like that. And, like, every single time that's happened, somebody's contacted us and we just did the order through messages. Somebody said, any favorite metal bands other than Cooper's?
Cattle Decapitation.
The
Faceless.
His town's not popping up.
Goat Whore. Well, Spencer, when you open it, let us know.
Cooper's not using the GoPro because the outlet's closed. But also because
I'm not using it because
we had some issues.
I was going to use it, and then I left for tour, and I just haven't done it. I don't ever think about it because it's at the store. I will try to use it at some point. I just forget.
Someone says, have you heard of The Who? H-U or Huh? I don't know.
The Who that sings the throat singing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know who they are.
Live stream already 2 hours and it's gone so fast.
Am I going to Kenji? Is that the right one?
I think so.
Well, I hope so. This is my first time traveling to anyone's town. Everyone's always just come to my town. Kevin came to my town. Abby came to my town. Tom and Spencer both just came to our town, but I've never traveled Well, I went to the random towns.
Yeah, that's his town. He just responded in the chat. Oh my god, I used to listen to Hollywood Undead all the time growing up. I thought I was such a badass. But I don't listen to them anymore.
So
I remember being like 12 or 13 and like singing their songs, and I've listened to it since, and I'm like, wow, I shouldn't have been listening to that.
when I was in high school, my band, Spear Induced Carnage, which is where the SIC and Sick Cooper comes from, we opened up
And
a
it's
show.
Sick Cooper, correct? Not
Sick
Cy
Cooper. It is Sick Cooper. But we opened up a show in Portland for cattle decapitation at the Satyricon before that place closed. And right down the road was the Roseland, and Hollywood Undead was playing that night. And there was like maybe 300 people at the cattle decapitation show, but there was like 1,500 at the Hollywood Dead show. And we walked by because we went to get some food. And we were telling everyone, come to the other show, it's better.
Oh, I accidentally clicked a button. I'm sorry, William. My phone was on the thing. Somebody asked about like if we were interested in VHS tapes. We're just not doing any trades at this time and point. They're very, very cool, but we sell them for $2.99 a piece. Yeah, I deleted somebody's I didn't even click the right button. I don't know how that happened. Whatever. Oh, it's raining. That's why he gave you a leaf umbrella. Oh, I'm like watching the stream on like the computer. I'm so far behind.
That's fine. I'm just over here eating cheese curds.
I want one. Curd me.
No, they're mine.
Gimme. Gimme, gimme, gimme.
You can have one.
4 people have disliked this video.
Jerks! I can't get off.
So who all is stuck at home and not like able to go to work and work and school
Is that a
and
game
stuff?
of Sorry?
Okay, so
Look at that grasshopper head.
that's really cool. I never listened to NSYNC or Backstreet Boys.
Abby was too young for them.
Yeah, I'm actually... How old am I? I don't even remember how old I am.
Like 16, 17?
I'm like... I'm 22 or 23. I don't remember. I was born in 1996.
Look at his kitchen.
Oh, that's pretty.
You need to get a stand for your microwave, man. It's just on the floor.
Yes, we will be collecting the Switch console variants. You live at the beach in Australia? Jealous.
These cheese curds are good.
Well, I hope everybody is staying safe and healthy. You guys are awesome. Oh, Cooper's giving another cheese curd. I like his theme. For people who aren't staying home and have to go to work every day, you know, I hope you guys are taking care of yourself. Julian, I don't think it'll be delayed. If it is, it's only going to be like slightly delayed by a couple days. I don't think they're going to hold it. Oh man, you have to do online classes?
We're jamming.
Oh god. I do not have the attention span to do
Circle
online
pit.
classes. Oh, good evenings, morning / afternoon to you too.
Fake mirror. Doesn't even show my character.
No, that's how you change your like hair color and stuff. Do you watch beat 'em ups?
No.
No. Do the pigtails. Oh my god, no. Yep.
It's me!
Yep, it is.
Except I don't part my hair on the side.
One more over. Left. I meant. Up. Yeah.
I already did this one. You're not looking.
I know. Do the pigtails. Yes.
Look like Angelica.
You do. Get some dead eyes. No, I liked your. That's cute. Yeah, I don't know who that is. I don't think we watched them.
Who?
Catacurs? I don't know. Will you be sharing your eBay store page anytime soon?
Why?
Will you buy Streets of Rage 4 when it's released later this year? Maybe. Oh my god, dude.
What?
Anybody want to help out Ronnie? They need some peaches.
I like how when they run, they put their arms out like a plane.
And well, when you run, it looks like a Naruto run. I'm sorry, is it Naruto?
It's Naruto.
It's Naruto.
Nitro Nintendo.
Ooh, what's the favorite anime? Well, Cooper doesn't like anime,
Pokemon.
so...
King of the Hill. King of the Hill is an anime.
Oh, goodness. I want to say my favorite anime is Attack on Titan. It's just, like, it's really good, and it's the first one I truly watched, and I like it a lot, because it has everything that I like in it. Except for the fact that it...
Abby likes
it took
anything
us...
with squids in it.
What the... What are you talking about? Ooh, I haven't watched the season 3 of Castlevania. 1 and 2 are really, really good. I saw, like, previews for season 3, and I don't know what to think about it.
Look,
no
he
Dragon
put
Ball
a
Z
manhole
Cooper. Yeah,
cover.
Cooper doesn't really do anime other than, like, your American animation for, like, Family Guy and that kind of stuff.
I watched Dragon Ball Z when I was in high school. Or middle school or whatever it was. I would play on Toonami.
Somebody's surprised that I'm only 23. Yeah.
Yeah, guess how old I am. I'm like 45
Cooper's
now.
old AF.
I'm so freaking old.
Have a good night. Bye. See, okay, small rant about Attack on Titan. We learn about the basement in, like, episode 2. And then we don't hear anything until the end of or the season 3. And it was so irritating.
This is a dense forest, yo.
Hey, he made an orchard just like me. Yes, console variants are hard to collect because there are exclusives and there are different variants that were done from different companies. So, like, there's like bundles that certain places had that other places don't. You suck at fishing. Just give up already. I'm just
Dang it,
kidding.
I scared that one. My Nook's Cranny. Where?
What?
Oh, way up in the corner.
Cooper was that kid in high school with a Limp Bizkit t-shirt and sits in the back of the class. LOL.
Definitely was not. I have never had a Limp Bizkit t-shirt. I've never been a fan of Limp Bizkit. In high school, I wore the same clothes I wear right now. Now, middle school, I might have had like a Korn t-shirt. But definitely not Limp Bizkit. That's very offensive to me.
So I kind of like I kind of bought some Mexican candy on Amazon last night. And by last night, I mean
They're
like
closed.
4:30 in the morning.
It's closed.
But somebody's like, what other Mexican candy do I like? I like all of the different Mexican candies.
Why is this Switch
His
out in the rain?
Switch is getting ruined. My Infinity Bells farm. What?
He's a cheater!
How come I don't see a storefront gate for your store? Isn't that a safety issue?
If we were in downtown Portland, maybe.
Grab it.
I'm grabbing it.
Empty your hands. Oh, never mind. Lucas is the best, yeah. I don't know what Attack on Titan theme, like what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean by the gate for the store. Like, do you mean like a gate to the back counter?
No, I think he means like a security.
Or like a security gate? Oh, he can't move things because you're in there. We want to get a security gate, but the problem is it cannot be on the outside of the building because our property management won't allow it. It has to be on the inside. And unfortunately, the type of door that is installed right now is not compatible with a gate.
We could get one. It would just be a lot of work. And, I mean, we're in a pretty good area.
I mean, we got robbed once, so.
We got broken into by a homeless crackhead, and he took a Game Boy Pocket and a couple Pokemon games. He didn't even go behind the counter at all.
That's true. Your sister's Snapchatting me.
Go away. Why are there so many weeds in your town? Take them. Taking the weeds.
I play PC games, but I currently am only playing Stardew, and I play, like, Ark. But I don't play Ark very often. Do you guys play any, do you know the Limp Bizkit singer directed a movie starring John Travolta? I did not know that. That sounds like it didn't happen, but, again, I live under a rock and I don't know things. Why don't we also sell tablets or phones? Because we don't need to.
We don't have room for that.
And we don't have room for it. And, like...
There's so much hassle with selling phones and tablets.
Yeah,
I don't want to mess
there's
with all
different laws in regards to that. And, like, you're likely dealing with a lot of, like, stolen goods.
that. Plus, like, checking if things are iCloud locked or they have a bad ESN. It's just not worth it. Not for me.
So it is 10:38 right now. I think we are going to head off of the live stream at 11. Sound good? Or you want to live stream until...
I don't care.
Okay.
I'm kind of hungry, so it would be nice to stop so that I could eat.
Yeah. She's so cute!
Maple. Yeah, Maple, come live at my town. She likes me, look. She called me honey.
No signs to... no plans to sell the Blockbuster sign.
The Blockbuster sign will never be for sale.
Spencer talking about? Good night, child.
What?
Someone's like, good night, parents. Good night, Spawn. Are you trying to steal her?
I'm just talking to her.
Cooper is trying to steal Maple.
She's looking at you like, what the heck's wrong with this guy? I'm going to Pallet Town. He's like, Maple, why?
Will she move out?
Maybe. Is there a way to,
You're scamming my bear. Rubber spatula, that's cute.
Is there a way to, like, give... I startle her even though we've been talking for, like, an hour. I made her feel bad.
You're a terrible person.
Why aren't there pitfalls in this game? You know what I can do?
The PS3 has not been fixed yet. I don't think she likes me. You're trying to steal Maple from him.
What's wrong with that?
You're a horrible person.
How many levels are there to this town?
Somebody said, do you guys
What the
know... Yeah, that's how Christina's was.
It's dangerous to climb any higher?
Yeah.
That sucks. That's wasted space.
Do you guys know what it is a utility pole is? I'm not sure. I'm not understanding.
A utility pole? Like that holds up the power lines? Oh,
Yeah.
he also has a secret beach.
Everybody has that secret beach. I have that secret beach.
I bet you everybody does not.
Don't take her. He doesn't want you to take Maple. I'm like seeing it delayed and it's cracking me up. Have you ever been to E3?
Nope.
Just sell the utility pole. Or put it like in the very, very back of your map. What?
Who's Michael Reeves?
I don't know.
Probably some sports athlete star.
I mean, people bring in like fake copies of like, I'm really funny, but I'm not.
Look at this wasted space. That's so weird.
So someone said, have we ever said no to obvious fake copies of popular games? Yeah, like Pokemon games, but
we don't just say
like,
no.
Yeah,
like,
we explain it.
We tell people this is a bootleg, and we've never had anyone be upset. Like, no one's ever brought in like a fake Earthbound or something. It's always been like either Pokemon games or like
Herbie.
Mario or Zelda Game Boy Advance games, or sometimes they're even like our last fake game we had was Herbie Fully Loaded for the Game Boy Advance. That's not a special game at all.
Cooper, do you know what you call a sleeping dinosaur?
What?
A Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh! That's so funny.
Are we together? Somebody's like, are you together?
No.
Nope. right when I use the rest of my store credit. I don't know. Kirby can't. Oh, yeah. That sucks.
Next time.
Cooper, why don't you apply for Nintendo representative job part-time for Nintendo?
I don't have time for that. Come on, guys. I don't have time for anything.
Ray, we were joking. We are together. Have been for 5 years. In May. Okay, it was asked earlier, but yes, we plan on getting married. We're just not getting married now. We want to wait until we own a house and, like, are in a financial position to, like, go ahead and splurge on, like, a wedding.
Definitely ain't spending too much money.
How much
She did not say that.
What?
Maple did not say she's staying. Maple's coming with me. Whether you like it or not.
We don't know how much we spent on inventory.
When? What do you mean?
Before we opened the store.
There's no way to know because we were buying stuff and selling some of it along the way and using the money to buy more for like 2 years.
I know nothing about E3. Neither one of us have ever been, so we don't know if it's worth it or not. If you get a press badge or something like that. We're not big enough YouTubers for that.
Definitely not. I honestly don't really have too much interest in going to E3.
Someone's like, yes, Cooper. Said Cooper, get that maple syrup.
Stupid horse mackerel, man. Why can't I catch any new fish?
I really want tacos right now. I was just thinking about Cinco de Mayo.
You need to finish your Thai food that's in the fridge.
Oh shit, I forgot. Oh, whoops. First curse word of the live stream. I forgot that was in there. Yeah, I'll have that. Wow, you caught a fish. You got a sea butterfly!
I hate them. I'll throw it back.
Mook Gender! Hi! Have a good night! He sent you a Switch request.
Okay, I'll accept that one. Bam.
So, the SIC in Sick Cooper stands for Cooper's old band. Spear-Induced Carnage.
Spear-Induced Carnage.
See, Lars is on the same page as me. You hate the sea butterfly? What is wrong with you? You guys are monsters, the
Spencer
two
knows
of
what's
you.
up. He knows what's up.
How much storage do you have for your Switch? I really don't know.
How much what?
Storage do we have for the Switch?
We definitely have SD cards in there.
Yeah, I think we both have 128 gigs in there.
Yeah, I honestly don't know.
And you know what? The sea butterflies, they're closely related to sea snails, so they're pretty cool.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are.
Nope.
You know what? You're a monster, and don't talk
Nope.
to me. Don't ever talk to me again.
Stop talking to me.
Stop talking to me.
Stop.
Stop!
You see what I have to deal with, guys.
You see what I have
Every
to deal
day.
with?
Every day of my life. It's
You know
like
what?
this.
Yesterday, you were... Oh, no. The day we came home to play Animal Crossing for the first time, you gave me such a hard time. It was very stressful.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Oh, you most certainly did.
Nope.
Yeah! Ray knows what's up. He has a sea butterfly in his room. So do I. And so does my friend Jackie.
Basic. I don't want to have the same thing as everybody else. How about that?
Cooper's not allowed to talk to Mabel.
I already did for like a long time.
You know
too.
what? I know you're cheating on me with her. Oh my god.
Frobert.
Now you're getting with Frogbert?
It's Frobert. It's Frog Robert. That's great.
We're just playing Animal Crossing and chatting, Sir Meow. We're being stupid.
I saw that grasshopper head. That's really cool. I want it. A squeed.
Stop trying to steal all of his villagers.
He doesn't even know his name. It's not Frogbert. It's Frobert. I know because we're good friends.
We do not hold an Xbox One or a PS4 for 30 days. We hold it for 15 days, and we have to buy county/state laws. It's county law.
Yo. Spencer.
Message in a bottle.
Come get this thing, Spencer.
So it's state law. The police are allowed to come do like an inspection and like check all the serial numbers, make sure and nothing's stolen, that kind of stuff. It's not just those consoles. It is anything that has a serial number that has been made in the last 3 to 5 years that's over $75 or more. But yeah.
And that is not like the Washington State legal thing. That's just what our CPA told us to do.
It is the county regulation, though. Does top scratches on a disc always mean disc rot? No, but it does mean that
Did you get it?
that the data is usually scratched. Bye, Jam! Have a great night!
PB and Jam?
Yeah. Rarest video game in your collection? Cooper. Are you listening?
Yeah. Complete in box Little Samson?
You think that's a rarest?
I mean, what would be rarer?
I don't know.
We have complete in box Little Samson, complete in box Sculptor's Cut.
I would say the Wii U big box games. Those are far more uncommon than Little Samson.
I already know this one. Yeah, Disney or Mario Kart 8 Limited Edition, Hyrule Warriors Limited Edition.
We never tell somebody that their games are bogus. We explain that they currently have games that are not authentic or they're bootlegs, and we let them know that we cannot take them in because by law, it is illegal for you to sell them, basically.
But I would say 90% of the time we tell people they have bootlegs. Usually it's mixed in with other games that are legit, so we're at least buying some stuff. And they usually just give us the fake ones for free. And then I give them to... Usually I either give them to Ryan, or to Josh, or to someone else.
Henry, the Mario Kart Wii U game bundle is actually already spoken for. Tom, who was with us earlier in the stream in Cooper's Town,
He has purchased it.
He has purchased it.
We haven't shipped it yet, and obviously I'm not going to say how much. If Tom wants to tell you guys, that's up to him. But it is gone.
So it is spoken for.
I can't use the recycling bin. What if I want to recycle something? If you have $3 million, why haven't you upgraded this yet?
I don't think it's by choice for this one.
I can't do anything here.
Someone said your beard is amazing with 4 thumbs up. Not 5?
Do you want the cardboard box? No, I don't want the cardboard box.
Oh man. Buybacks closed in Ohio last week.
I knew they were going to.
We do not own Outback Joey. That video, which is quite old, we picked Outback Joey up for Stephen Reese, or Archon 1981. Is that his?
Archon 1981.
He is a friend of ours, and he lives in California, and he asked us to pick it up for him because the game store would not ship it to him. They didn't trust him. Oh, you got a 5 out of 5 thumbs up for your beard.
Woo! Spencer, do you have the other fruits? I'm igniting it and reigniting it so fast.
You guys are ridiculous. Oh my god, there's Frogbert.
My bro! I agree, friend.
Smack him with a net. Don't let him talk to your Frogbert. Abuse!
Why aren't there pitfalls in this game? They were so fun in the original one to push the other villagers into them. I'm gonna cook him.
Frog legs. Quit bum rushing him. What? I gave him coconuts. He gave me.
He gave him that awesome little, what is it, a dress?
Yeah. They are doing a SpongeBob game. It's not a SpongeBob Animal Crossing game, but Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated is going to be coming to the Switch.
In the older Animal Crossings, if you push people around like this for a while, they get upset. He doesn't seem to be getting upset.
Do you miss the G4 channel or game trailers?
No, because I never was a fan.
We don't watch like live TV.
Uh-oh, low battery, guys.
Might be it for the stream.
Gonna have to end it soon.
Or,
What is this back there? What? That was lag.
boo boo, you can use my controller.
Eh. I want to eat. I'm getting tired.
Your character needs a beard. That's what somebody said.
I bet they have them in the game. Alright, Spencer, I'm leaving. I'm leaving your town.
Oh, goodness. I want to watch some, what's that show called?
Better Call Saul.
No.
Yes.
No.
Don't even say you want to watch Joe Kenda.
I do, but I won't. No, I'm talking about the show we were watching last night that's based in Oregon.
Gravity Falls.
Yeah, Gravity Falls. It's a great show. You guys should watch it.
Yeah, we should end the stream. I need to eat some food and watch
We got
Gravity
2 more
Falls.
minutes.
2 more minutes. Alright, I'll sell all the fish that I stole from Spencer's town.
Somebody said, would you be down if I invite you to my game store in Virginia, all expenses paid, as a meet and greet?
What? Why would you want me to come for that?
Bye, Tom. Have a good night.
If I came for a meet and greet at a store, like, maybe one person would show up and I would feel so bad.
Oh no. The Lorax just joined and we're leaving the stream.
The Lorax! He speaks for the trees.
And if you litter, he'll break your knees.
Break your ankles. Oh, message in a bottle.
I literally just sang that earlier.
Yeah, but now it's my turn.
Okay, bye, guys. We headed out.
Got a pawn stone. Wait,
Oh, that's cool.
let me sell all my stuff. And then we can leave.
Okay.
Whoop.
Well, and you need to shut the stream off from over here.
Gotta go to Nook's Cranny.
Which is such a silly name because it's pretty much just Nook's Nook. A cranny is a nook. Right?
That's the joke, Abby.
Does everybody agree with me?
Abby, that's the joke.
It's not a joke. It's
Everything
dumb.
in Animal Crossing is
It's
a
like
joke or a
chai
pun.
tea.
Everything in Animal Crossing is either a joke or a pun, and you know that.
The Godzilla, Cooper slingshotted it out of a balloon.
Which doesn't make any sense, because I bought it from the thing, and then it never came in the mail, and instead I got it in a balloon.
Someone said, did you try McClassic on the Switch? No, I don't know what that is. Again, I live under a rock.
McDonald's Classic?
Did you know there's a cut in your cable for your
Yes, I
thing?
did know.
Okay. Live stream tomorrow?
I don't know. It'd pretty much be the same thing that happened on this one.
Nobody's saying anything.
Dreams do come true. We're gonna get KK Slider to come play in my island. We're gonna get Todaki to come.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Oh, you can use Amiibo
Yeah.
to invite characters.
Yeah. You can get Link to come and Wolf Link.
That's cool. This is what I did.
I don't know. It sounds like Cooper doesn't really want to live stream tomorrow.
This is what I did last time. See, I bought something like this, and then I never got it. It came...
What were you saying?
Oh, no! I bought the recipe for it. I think that's what happened with the Godzilla. I think that I just bought the recipe for it. But then I got it out of a balloon. Well, I guess we can see if it's in my recipes.
It looks like you don't have it. Are you sure you got it? Ah, he was right there, wasn't he? No, that was the leaf mask.
So, I guess I didn't. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. Whatever. But I did just
You
get
need to
this
talk to
one.
Maple again. Mabel, not Maple.
I already talked to her today.
No, you gotta talk to her 3 times in one day and she'll move to your town and have an actual shop.
3 times in one day or 3 times total?
I don't know. Just...
I think it's 3 times, 3 days in a row.
Oh, okay. Are you done?
Wee. I'm pretty much done. I just want to see what it takes to craft a giant robot guy.
Oh my god. 90 iron nuggets!
A rocket? Okay, well I guess I'm never making that. I have found rusted parts before in the recycling bin, but I've always sold them.
I've only found 1.
I've found like 2 or 3, but I keep selling them. Okay, oh, 10 gold nuggets. Good thing I'm saving those.
You still haven't paid me for the last 2.
Well, you didn't pay for those Pokemon cards earlier, so...
You know what? I will pay that for them. God.
Alright, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Bye, people. Have a good night. Stay safe out there. Wash your hands. Practice social distancing.
We had a lot of fun.
We did.